Salut à tous et de retour dans Contradiction, The All Murderer Mystery Game. J'arrive à le dire bien maintenant, vous avez vu. On doit en être à peu près à la moitié du jeu finalement, on avance bien. Je trouve le jeu est sympa finalement. C'est content de la tournure des événements. Alors, on était à où nous un peu? Ah oui, culpabilité d'Emma. Emma s'était moquée de Liam. Où est-ce que je vais? Bah du coup oui, je suis où? Je vais voir Ryan. Comme ça on fait un petit peu le tour dans les... Sur la map, pardon. Oh putain, attends, c'est où là? Oui, donc elle s'était moquée de Liam, elle s'en veut de la mort de Liam, elle pense que c'est elle qui a tué Liam. Enfin, que c'est à cause d'elle qui s'est suicidée, alors qu'elle pense qu'il en a rien à foutre de toi, ma grosse. Tu me fais dire qu'elle est quand même pas coupable, là, Emma. Qui est le plus coupable à votre avis pour le moment? Qui serait le meilleur des coupables? Ah, le père, il est quand même... c'est quand même une sacrée... Je sens que le père, il est quand même bien dans le truc. Mais alors, quel fils? On croirait vraiment que c'est un chef de secte, c'est incroyable. Sinon, les autres, je vois pas Simon tuer Emma. Emma. Merde, comment elle s'appelle? Kate. Oh. Oh, regardez! Il y a Simon là. Oh, de la chicha. Ah non. C'est
That'll
bien.
come in handy. Don't know why I never remember to buy one.
Ah, énorme! Hey, coucou. Moi, je sais déjà où l'utiliser, ça. Écoutez, j'ai gagné une lampe, je suis très content. J'imagine qu'il faut l'utiliser derrière le bar de l'autre. Putain, je sais jamais son nom. Rebecca? Ou Jessica? Rebecca. Ah!
A few more questions, if you don't mind.
Enfin, je peux poser des questions à Ryan. Inutile de parler à Ryan de la lampe torche. Ah bah finalement, il est là. Oh putain, j'ai plein de questions à lui poser. Attendez-vous à du bon gros mensonge des familles. Alors Ryan, qu'est-ce que ça fait de brûler des poupées? T'as cru que c'était Annabelle?
So tell me more about this doll burning.
It's a symbolic ceremony we perform every few weeks on the court.
What's it about?
It's about burning your old personality and finding a new one, a better one.
So the dolls are...
You. They represent you from the past. Each doll has a picture of the student as a child or a teenager. And they burn the doll and symbolically destroy their old personality. It's quite simple but effective, I find.
And why did that girl shout?
Because it's an emotional thing. She's quite clearly become very attached to her doll. They do spend the first month with them. We tell them to take the doll everywhere with them before they actually go through the doll burning.
And you believe that's a good thing? Destroying your past?
Of course it's a good thing, Inspector. We're all shackled to our past, particularly you by the sound of it. Perhaps we should make a doll of you, Inspector, and burn that. What do you think?
No, thank you.
You're probably right. I'm not sure it would do any good anyway.
Alors qu'est-ce que t'as fait chez Atlas? Ah bah j'ai dormi avec une poupée. Et après la poupée, bah je l'ai brûlée. Ouais. Vous êtes quoi déjà Atlas? Oh bah un stage pour commercial. Ah bon. Ah putain, ils sont un peu cinglés là-dedans. Les guitares de Ryan. Oh bah, à mon avis, il va mentir sur les guitares, donc je pourrais le choper.
I didn't realize you were a musician.
Oh, well, I'm not really a musician. I mean, I dabble a little bit. To be quite honest with you, I'm far more interested in collecting guitars.
You're not in a band.
Well, I did audition. I did audition a few years ago. When I say a few years ago, of course, I mean about 20 years ago. Doesn't time fly?
What band was that?
Oh, I can't remember. Something Stone. Aren't they all called Something Stone? Hammerstone. That's it.
And you still collect?
I haven't bought a guitar for over a year. I feel I've moved on.
Faux! C'est faux! C'est un mensonge. Ah écoutez, c'est un mensonge. Parce qu'il y en a acheté un récemment. Merde, attends, non, j'ai pas lu au fait. Immolation de poupée organise ce rituel 1 ou 2 fois par mois. Ah oui, quand même. Le rituel permet de détruire son passé. Les élèves gardent la poupée sur eux pendant un mois. Alors, les guitares de Ryan jouent de la guitare en dilettante. Collectionner les guitares a passé une audition pour un groupe nommé Hammerstone. Soit le marteau-pierre. La pierre de marteau. Il a pas acheté de guitare depuis plein d'ans. Mensonge, mensonge. Auto-hypnose chez Atlas.
Can you tell me about auto-hypnosis?
Now, what would you like to know?
Do you use it on the course?
We dip into it occasionally, but it's not a major feature of the course. I would say that, well, a minority of the students know how to use it, but the majority wouldn't know and have a clue.
It's not a requirement of the course.
No, not at all. We don't ask people to do things that they're not comfortable with. There's no bribery, no coercion. We're thinking about phasing auto-hypnosis out, actually.
What's the reason for that?
Well, to be perfectly honest with you, Inspector, it doesn't actually work very well.
Mais il a encore menti. Simon, mon ami Simon m'a dit que tu l'obligeais à prendre des risques. Mon ami Simon, il ment pas. Il dit que l'auto-hypnose n'est pas un point important du stage. Je crois que c'est vrai, ça. Quoi? Les élèves ne touchent jamais de pot de vin? Qu'est-ce que c'est à voir là-dedans? Les méthodes d'auto-hypnose doivent être abandonnées. Je pense que l'auto-hypnose ne marche pas vraiment. Ah merde, il n'en parlait pas en fait. Attention, je vais sortir le Zis.
Do you know what
This.
this is?
Ah merde,
Well, I
putain!
think it's a bag. Is it a bag, Inspector?
The shop.
Oh, yes, the costume shop. Yes, we used to hire from them.
For the course?
Well, yes. For the course, at the end of each stage, we have a little party and we ask students to dress up or try acting out being somebody new, their new selves, as it were.
Could you explain a bit more? New selves?
One of the main elements of the course is learning how to act, how to be whoever you need to be in any given situation. I think you'll agree, Inspector, that business is about being the right person in the right situation at the right time. What it does, it helps them to detach themselves, become somebody new, pretend, you know that kind of thing. It's surprising what a little bit of cross-dressing can do for you, Inspector. You should try it.
Not at this stage.
Putain, il doit être à son 3e verre. Connais le magasin. A déjà été client. Atlas organise des fêtes de fin de stage. Nanana party. Ta ta ta. It's party time. C'est dans quel film ça? Le stage apprend notamment aux élèves à jouer un rôle. Il faut venir déguisé aux fêtes de classe. Vous voyez Junks déguisé avec un truc des Teletubbies? C'est marrant. Alors Papounet il vole un peu? Écoutez, Papounet vole les biens matériels, toi tu leur voles leur âme. Ah c'est beau hein.
What do you know about your father's money-stealing stunt?
Oh, well, yes, that was something that Dan decided to do as part of the shock aspect of the course.
Shocker!
But he went too far, you believe.
He usually does.
And do you think it did have anything to do with Liam's death?
No. Liam wasn't like that at all. I mean, that was just a simple, unfortunate coincidence. I mean, Liam had his own problems, but he didn't have any problems with the money shock stunt. No.
Il était pas pauvre Liam, ils avaient dit, il me semble. La démonstration fait partie de l'aspect choquant du stage. C'est que Paul est allé trop loin. La démonstration n'est pas liée au suicide de Liam. D'accord. Culpabilité d'Emma. Tu sais, celle que tu te tapes.
What do you know about Emma Bowman criticizing Liam before his suicide?
I was there. I witnessed it. Well, I know Emma blamed herself for his death.
Did she?
Well, she was upset and all of that, but I wouldn't blame her, Inspector. I really don't think she had anything to do with it at all.
You don't think?
Liam was a very confident person, very outgoing, very strong individual, or so it seemed. I think people are free to do what they like. Even something as irreversible as bumping themselves off. Sad though that is, of course.
Hop, un petit coup. A vu Emma se moquer de Liam. Ne pense pas qu'Emma soit responsable pour Liam. Liam était solide et extraverti. Vous remarquerez que je dis maintenant Liam et pas Liam. Je pense que les gens sont libres de faire ce qu'ils veulent. Bon, on va reparler des guitares. Je sais même pas si j'ai un truc pour dire que c'est faux. Liam semblait heureux. Ouais. Ah tiens, j'ai vu d'électrochoc chez Atlas au troisième œil. On parle bien d'électrochoc dans le sens choquant. Pas de... Enfin, vous voyez ce que je veux dire, pas électrochoc, tiens. Voilà. Ah non, bon bah finalement non.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
On reviendra après mon gars.
A few more questions, if you don't mind.
Oh là là, il ne peut plus rien me dire James.
That's all for the moment. Thank you.
J'ai vraiment parlé à Simon, remarqué. Mais j'ai pas envie de lui parler à Simon. Merde, attends, c'est où?
Couple more questions, if that's okay.
Do you think Emma's criticism of Liam on that last night led to his suicide?
I doubt it helped.
Did you encourage Emma to criticize him?
I didn't encourage Emma to do anything. I merely told her what we tell every student to do, to express themselves as they want to. It would be out of order to criticize them after that, wouldn't it? However, I didn't expect her to criticize his birthmark, if that's what it was. That's a decision she took herself.
So you didn't know her well?
No, not at all.
N'a pas incité Emma à se moquer de Liam, ne pensez pas qu'Emma se moquerait de Liam, connaissait très peu Emma. Il a pas dit qu'il la connaissait un petit peu. Attends, hein, je crois qu'il avait... Bah si, il la connaissait. Je suis con, moi. Puisqu'il a fait sa démonstration devant elle. Ouais, non. Attends, le vol. Ouais, enfin bref. Ah, il dit pas qu'il reviendra après. Bon, écoutez. On va aller voir où il faut aller voir. C'est maintenant que j'ai la lumière, je peux aller dans la remise. La lampe torche, pardon. Hop. Et voilà. Et soudain la lumière fut. D'accord. Cette voiture. Oh, que succès. Deux villes.
Well. And there's the mask symbol again. Looks like someone's been trying to make a point.
Photos de voitures vandalisées. Des photos d'une voiture vandalisée à la peinture trouvées dans l'indépendance derrière le pub. Intéressant tout ça. En fait je suis con, j'aurais dû y aller dès le début. Ça je peux poser des questions à tout le monde. Oh mon couple préféré. Un couple qui respire l'amour et la
A few
fidélité.
more questions, please. Thank you.
Qu'est-ce que c'est que ça, toi?
Do you know anything about these?
10.
Nope. Sorry.
Ok,
Be back later on, if that's okay.
on en reparlera après. Ah putain, j'ai que ça promis de pas en parler à Simon, je suis deg.
Have you seen these before?
Ouais, il dit vise.
No, don't know the car.
Ne reconnais pas les photos de la voiture. Ok.
Okay, that's
C'est
it for
vraiment
now.
le chou blanc.
Thank you.
On va aller voir Rebecca. Rebecca. Y'a toujours rien chez les champions en fait? Non.
Ask you a couple more things, please.
Amène-toi. Ok, elles sont fous. Ouais, les photos, on les a trouvées chez toi.
Have you ever seen these?
It's Ryan's car. It got vandalised last year.
Ah,
His camera had been stolen, so I took pictures. Oh, whoever did it made a mess, didn't they?
But nobody was prosecuted for it.
Not that I remember. The insurance paid out, though.
les photos de la voiture de Ryan vandalisée l'année dernière. C'est Rebecca qui a pris les photos. L'appareil photo de Ryan a été volé. Personne n'était poursuivi pour ça. L'assurance a remboursé.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
Moi j'ai ma petite idée sur qui est le coupable. Hein. Sans trop m'avancer. Hein.
Just a few more questions, if you don't mind.
On va aller le voir juste après.
Do you know what these are?
Yes, that's Ryan's car. Another toy he managed to ruin. It was vandalized sometime last year.
Do you know who did it?
I don't believe anybody was ever prosecuted for it.
On avait encore le ton de la déception dans sa voix. Les photos sont de la voiture de Ryan. Ne pense pas que quelqu'un ait été
Thank you.
poursuivi.
Probably be back later.
On va voir le coupable. Il s'agit, à mon avis, du Little Goebbels. Attends, il est où? Là.
Ask about a few more things, please.
Tu sais, James, je te comprends. Toi, tu n'aimes que la moto.
Know anything about these? No.
Oh, sérieux, mais putain! Tu sers vraiment à rien!
That's all for the moment. Thank you.
Oh, on va te faire foutre, quoi. Ah, cette déception. Bon, allez, on retourne voir l'autre zigoto, là. Il va bien se remêler les pinceaux, les.
Couple more questions, if that's okay.
Est-ce que tu reconnais ta voiture?
Do you know what these are?
Oh, yes, that's my old car. It was vandalized. I took those for the insurance company. Where did you find those?
At the pub. You know who did this?
Yes. A girl called Lisa Blint. She was on the course, very strange girl.
And why did she write the words devil worshippers all over your
c'est
car?
Well, she was a very strange girl. She had a lot of psychological problems. I'm not entirely sure, Inspector. I mean, she took a dislike to the course for some particular reason. I couldn't quite put my finger on it. And she asked for a refund. I declined. And she decided to spray her disapproval all over my car.
Odd thing to spray, isn't it, though? Devil worshippers?
Well, she was a very odd girl, Inspector. Maybe she thought it was a way of getting back at us. I've no idea.
Did Rebecca know about it?
Well, yes, she did, but I wasn't about to unleash Rebecca on her. She can be quite fierce sometimes, And I mean, the girl wasn't vindictive. She had psychological problems. She lives in the village, actually. The run-down house at the end of the lane. Can't miss it.
Really? Right, thank you.
Quatrième verre pour Ryan, qui s'envole. Les photos sont de la voiture de Ryan. La voiture a été modélisée par Lisa Blint, un nouveau personnage, cool. Lisa avait des problèmes psychologiques, Lisa a demandé d'être remboursée. Ne sais pas pourquoi Lisa a tagué sataniste. Donc Devil Worshipper signifie sataniste. Vous le saurez. Hop, il y a le masque. Enfin, il l'avait dit, le symbole du masque. Lisa vit seule au bout de l'allée. Bah, parfait,
Be
on va
back
aller
later
voir
on, if that's okay.
Miss Lisa. La reine du samedi soir. Ouais, je sais, c'est Miss Tina, c'est dans le masque. J'imagine que ça.
Could that be where Lisa lives? Run-down house at the end of the lane. That's what Ryan said, wasn't it?
Vous pensez qu'elle va bien m'accueillir? Elle est juste à côté de James. J'espère qu'elle est pas trop influencée par lui. Elle n'est pas peur, Jean, que ça va rien de faire. Bonjour.
Is it Lisa?
Yes.
Inspector Jenks, I'm investigating an incident in the village. I wonder if I could ask you a few questions.
What sort of incident?
I'd rather come in and discuss it if that's all right with you. I promise I won't take long. Thank you. I'll just go in here, yes?
I have to go out in a minute.
Oh, look, I can come back later.
I might not be here. What did you want to ask?
Eh?
I just wanted to ask you, did you know Kate Vine?
No.
Right. Well, I heard that you're familiar with Atlas, the life skills training company.
What do you want to know about Atlas?
Well, I heard you reacted badly to it.
Of course I reacted badly. So would anyone.
Now, why do you say that?
Because they're devil worshippers.
Devil worshippers.
They're making demons
Oh
appear.
non, putain, non.
They're tricking everybody. They're getting people to join up. Then they're putting demons inside them.
Non, je veux pas de conneries
You can
comme
see
ça.
them.
See who?
Demons.
Where could you see them?
In the mirrors.
At Atlas.
Any mirror. You can't get rid of them. They stay inside you.
So, how did you get rid of them?
I didn't.
You still see them?
I just don't look. I put all the lights on. I make sure it's all bright. I put them on when I need to look in the mirror. If I make sure everything is bright, I just see myself without seeing the other person.
Who is the other person?
She's like me, but older. It's like her eyes sink in. She's all wrinkled, with a wrinkled mouth, like she's dying. And then I realise I'm her. I'm not me anymore. I'm her. I'm sorry, I have to go now. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Elle me laisse tout seul dans la baraque, je pouvais tout piquer. Mais je piquerai pas ces miroirs en tout cas. Ok, donc oh non, on aurait pas une affaire, on aurait une affaire de démon, sérieusement. Oh. Les accusations de Lisa. Lisa Beans a affirmé que Atlas était une enseigne satanique. Eh bah, un drôle de personnage cette Lisa. C'est pas le tout savoir. Tiens, on va parler à James. Là, je suis sûr par contre, si on lui dit qu'Atlas est satanique, là, il va se tripoter le zizi. James, connais-tu Lisa?
A few more questions, please.
Do you know anyone who is interested in or involved with devil worship?
you met Lisa?
Which Lisa are you talking about?
Mad Lisa, lives on her own, doesn't like mirrors.
Yeah, I've met her. You think she's mad?
Oui.
You can't look at yourself in the mirror without seeing ghosts. You've got problems, don't you think?
How do you know her?
She came to the farm for some eggs a couple of times. Got talking to her once, that's all.
And what did she tell you?
Nothing much. Except she thought the devil was after her.
What did you tell her?
Told her the devil needs a good reason to be after you. She was just like most people, really, blind to herself, except she was more extreme. That's all madness is. Being blind to yourself.
Lisa est allée quelques fois à la ferme, dit que Lisa pense que le diable la poursuit. Ah oui, il parle déjà
Thank
un
you.
petit peu plus.
Probably be back later.
Donc nous allons parler à Lisa, la cinglée du village. Bah, désolé James, j'ai cru que c'était toi le cinglé du village. Écoute, je suis un peu déçu. Ah merde, fallait que j'aille voir Paul avant. Oh, tant pis. Je sens qu'on va rigoler avec elle si on lui parle de Lisa la cinglée.
Ask you a couple more things, please. Have you ever come across anyone interested in or involved with the occult?
As in black magic? No, why?
Atlas don't use occult techniques or anything like that?
Atlas? Not unless Ryan's got a secret he's not telling me about. Why, who's been talking?
Just a line of inquiry. Okay, thanks.
Ils utilisent le culte, non, chez Atlas? L'auto-hypnose, c'est quoi? Ah non, c'est pas trop le culte. Ouais, elle ment un peu. Et ça, c'est quoi? Attends, on ne connaît personne intéressé par le culte, mais si, elle avait dit que son chéri l'était. Attends, il faut que je retrouve ça. Ah non, on l'avait jamais vu le genre de miroir. Ah tiens, c'est ça, James lance ses sortilèges dans les bois. N'empêche, connerie, James lance ses sortilèges dans les bois. Ah putain. Ah là, ils sont graves quand même.
That's it for the time being, thank you.
Il lance des sortilèges dans les bois. Et il en faut peu pour être heureux. Hein.
A few more questions, if you don't mind. Do you know anything about devil worship, Paul?
I beg your pardon?
Devil worship? Satanism?
Am I missing something here?
I heard Atlas had elements of Satanism on the course.
You were misinformed. We're a training company, we're not devil worshippers. What kind of a question is that?
So you've no interest in the occult?
No, Inspector, I have no interest in the occult any more than I have interest in pole vaulting, cheese making, or snake charming. Anything else you want to know that I'm not interested in?
That's fine, thanks.
C'est très aimable. L'accusation de Lisa sont infondées, ne s'intéresse pas à le culte. Oh bon. Et ça, le troisième œil. C'est un peu occulte quand même. Non, non. Ah, c'est vrai que c'est pas la divination, enfin d'après lui.
Thank you.
Okay.
Probably be back later.
On va voir le plus sataniste des satanistes. Simon, parce que lui il est complètement endoctriné.
A few more questions, if you don't mind.
Ne me dites pas que Simon est comme Cole. Un démon.
Have you ever heard about there being devil worship at Atlas?
Devil worship? No. Definitely not. Who said that?
It's just something I heard. Okay, thanks.
C'est James qui a dit ça? Dis-le-moi.
That's all for the moment. Thank you.
Faites-vous du satanisme, Atlas, Simon? Mais non, rien, c'est pas vrai. Oui, nous buvons du sang de démon, mais alors, c'est juste pour le stage.
What do you know about devil worship?
Devil worship? Where?
At Atlas.
Devil worship at Atlas? No, there's none of that.
Oh bah c'était rapide. Pas de satanisme avec toutes les conneries qu'il me raconte. Attends, ça. Bah non. Ah si, ça. Ah non, putain, il me parle de James.
Be back later on, if that's okay.
Ah, fait chier, va falloir que j'aille voir Ryan. Le seul à même de me renseigner s'il utilise la démonologie en cours.
A couple more questions, if that's okay.
C'est bien ce qu'il est toujours là, maintenant. Ouf.
Has devil worship ever been part of the course, Ryan?
Am I correct in assuming that you have spoken to Lisa Blint?
You would be. She's been telling me all about the Atlas obsession with Satanism, Ryan.
Then if you've met Lisa Blint, then you will have worked out for yourself that she has a very vivid imagination. She also has psychological problems, diagnosed psychological problems, as a matter of fact.
So where did she get the idea that you lot were, devil worshippers?
I really have no idea. The girl is insane. She's frightened of her own shadow, bless her. She actually thinks that demons are possessing her even now. You really can't trust a word she says.
So you are saying there has never been any devil worship at Atlas?
I don't even know what devil worship is, Inspector. It's not something I particularly know anything about. I certainly don't recall anyone ever having worshipped the devil at Atlas. We even tried to help the poor girl by paying for some treatment, but she didn't want it.
Really?
It's not easy to offer someone help when they think that you're the problem.
Et un 7ème petit verre pour Ryan. Lisa est une fantaisiste avec des dérèglements psychologiques. Lisa croit être possédée par des démons. Ne sait rien à propos de satanisme. À propos d'un traitement psychologique à Lisa. Ne sait rien à propos du satanisme alors qu'il dit qu'il a été... il touchotait un peu la... Ouais, non mais... Non mais sous de ma gueule. Écoutez, c'était très simple, mais l'inspecteur Colombo est là. Écoutez, l'inspecteur Junks me dit toujours, tu mens.
Aha. So you used to read a lot about voodoo and satanic rituals, but you don't know anything about devil worship?
Well, obviously, I just meant we don't worship the devil. We're not devil worshippers here at Atlas, Inspector. Ridiculous.
But the point is, Ryan, that you claim not to know anything about it, but admitted you were obsessed with it when you were younger. Are you sure none of that made its way onto the Atlas course? And that Lisa isn't basing her beliefs on anything within that course?
Lisa isn't basing her beliefs on anything other than her own imagination, Inspector. Look, we do use some techniques that some students find difficult, disturbing. We encourage them to see things differently, that's all. And some people simply aren't up to that. Some people, like Lisa, that's why we introduced the aptitude test.
What's the aptitude test?
This. We ask students to fill in an aptitude test, medical history, psychological issues, that kind of thing, any medication that they have used in the past, any medication that they currently are using. Here, take a look. Basically, it's just to try and make sure that we don't get another Lisa.
Has it worked?
Well, touch wood, so far, yes.
Can I keep a copy of this?
Donc il y a un test d'aptitude chez Atlas. Atlas Life Skills Training Application Form. Une question d'aptitude introduite chez Atlas depuis l'incident avec Lisa. Très bien, très bien. Eh bien, nous verrons la suite la prochaine fois. Merci d'avoir suivi. Salut!